So, in honor of the Superman teaser trailer that just came out, I wanted to do a quick read through and talk about the Kingdom Come. This is the Absolute Edition. You see, it comes in the slipcase cover, which is pretty awesome, and you get this awesome cover right here on the book. This is by Mark Waid and Alex Ross, which you'll know when you see the um, artwork inside of here. You can see if you don't know the difference in size for omnibus. So it's a little bit bigger, but obviously the story is not as long as the omnibus is going to be, right, for like Death of Superman. Um, but this starts off with Norman and Wesley. Norman is an older man who's dying, but he sees this judgment coming, the end of the world type thing. Wesley is a priest. I'm sorry, Wesley is dying. Norman is the priest, and then Norman's taking on what Wesley is saying. He didn't really believe in it too much, and then Spectra comes along, which is right here, and takes Norman on this amazing journey. And it's 4 chapters plus the epilogue, which the epilogue I really like. So he takes him on this journey, and you're getting this war between metahumans because basically what happens is Superman takes off, right? He leaves, and this is years. Like Bruce Wayne is old generations, like the Darkseid's son in here, so it's generations. It's not gonna be all your normal characters or your normal characters like Ollie, um, and all of them are gonna be older. Um, so, but then you get Batman side, you get Superman side, obviously. So Diana kind of gets Superman to come back, like always. It kind of feels like an Injustice story too, if you've ever read Injustice based off the game. Not completely, but you do get that little feel of it. So the two omnibuses, if you read the Injustice 1 and Injustice 2, and also involving the Joker. Obviously, Joker gets messed up a little bit different in Injustice than what he does in here. Now this is where Magog is that how you say Magog takes over the world, kind of. The world pretty much goes to shit because Superman pretty much loses hope. This is what book is good about, is the hope coming back. But you do have, the people wanting to take over. You got the metahumans, you got um Superman's basically Wonder Woman's team, right? And then you got Batman creating his own team. You got Lex Luthor, um, and of course you find out a little secret about Shazam coming in at the end of this. Chapter 4, where it starts to conclude, is really really great. Like I said, this whole story is good, and this whole journey with Norman and Spectra is amazing going through, and he's taking them to each side, the people's side, to Lex Luthor, Bruce Wayne, Wonder Woman, and Superman. It's an amazing story. But what I really really enjoy about this story is I've always been a fan of Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent's, or Superman and Batman's relationship, especially when they're in the argument phase, when they're fighting each other, they don't agree. I just always like the dialogue between the two of them, which is really great. And then when you conclude this to the epilogue and everything comes to a conclusion and you find out what happens, it's amazing how they end this with the epilogue with the trio. You got Wonder Woman, Diana, and then Superman, Clark, and Bruce Wayne, Batman coming together and having a little dinner together and talking. But then you get Norman at the end too, happen to be in the same little spot, little restaurant. I'll tell you, it's a restaurant that they're in at the end. But the way they concluded that is awesome. Seeing that dialogue between the three of them, and then just seeing Norman back from that journey that he went on through with Spectra. It's an amazing story. And then if you have the Absolute Edition, or you get the Absolute Edition, you get all the extras. So if you don't know, because a lot of characters in here, and if you don't know who all these characters are, they do have a little thing here at the end which will tell you who a lot of these characters are. If I can find it, like right there, boom. So you have a whole list, and then you can go through here and you'll see a little thing on the Spectra and All Star Man, Our Man, all of them. So it goes through all this. You get so much extras with this Absolute Edition, which I really love. And then, like I said, the artwork, Alex Ross artwork on here, which, like I said, 4 chapters, Bruce Wayne, Diana, and Clark, and Shazam. And then you get Spectra and Norman And it's an amazing story. So if you haven't checked this book out, I recommend reading this, especially if you're a Superman fan, before that movie comes out. If you want to know a little bit more or a little bit to read on before the Superman movie comes out. Kingdom Come. Peace. I'll see you on the next one.